Yo, what's up, everybody? We are back. This is Coolin Out,
It's Kev.
and it is Rel back. Oh, bonus content. Oh, we got video now. We back.
Finally
We are
back.
back. I got a little bit of energy today. I went for a run.
Mm-hmm.
I was tired when I got back, but that shit they be saying about endorphins, it's real, man.
Yeah.
It's real. I'm in the crib like, oh yeah, and can't do nothing. And that's when that's when my depression sets in.
Yeah. What you got a sunny? What you said? 85-degree day down there?
I think it's 87 now.
Jesus.
But when I went for my run and almost collapsed, it was 85, and it was like beaming sun on your neck 85 too.
It's like the
It was
tale of
hot.
two cities. What
Yeah,
you
what's it like? 48? What y'all looking like?
50? I think like mid 50s. Rain
Yeesh.
all day. Occasional rain. Pretty much all day.
Damn.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
add to the depression.
Today's my off day. I'm just chilling. Yeah, I'm just chilling. Just gotta navigate, man. I'm putting respect on Corona name.
Yeah, now Corona came through with a
I
said, "Oh,
gotta,
y'all don't take me seriously."
yeah. I got a healthy respect, so I'm not.
The crazy thing is, when I was up there that last weekend in February, when I was
Mm-hmm.
flying back, I flew back March 1st, which was a Sunday. People at the airport with masks on, and people were coughing and shit. And I was like, whatever. But I didn't really think it was gonna be like this, like that shit. 2 weeks later, it's just like, nah, shut everything down.
Yeah, like drinking's been on my mind. I'm ready for the detox to be over. I'm staying strong, but it's gradually picked up
Yeah.
room in my head. So I was thinking about what the time it was, how the times were when we we agreed to do this. And we were just coming off the weekend simpler times.
Yeah.
Since
So
then, go ahead.
we agreed to go for the 30-day detox, no alcohol.
It was March 2nd.
At that point, yeah, I was just like, oh yeah, March 2nd. I was like, all right, cool, yeah, it's probably for the best. We went ham that weekend.
No, it is for the best, yeah.
Yeah, it is. But I'm saying I didn't foresee this. No, I didn't foresee this.
I've been like 2 to 3 weeks then. If I'd known this,
yeah, I didn't foresee this because I would say like a weekend to the 30 days. Like I had booked a flight up there. I was like, I'm coming up there April 3rd through the 5th because I was like, yeah, once this is over, I'm getting right back into it. And then a week after that, everything just went to hell.
Yeah, 9 days later, the NBA season stopped. 2 weeks after that, everything got canceled. Then a couple days after that, we're supposed to stay in our houses. Oh man!
I'm supposed to be up there next weekend.
I know. We said 30 days, right?
Yeah.
When did you start?
Nah, Kev, don't cut it short.
I'm not cutting it short.
I think we said
it's our deadlines that I think are wrong. Because if you started on the first and I started on the second,
no, I didn't start on the first. I started.
I'm not cutting this short.
Nah, I started on the. I was at work when I texted you, so I started the second, and then you started the third.
Oh, okay.
And that's why mine ends April 2nd, which is Thursday. Yours ends April 3rd, which is Friday.
Makes sense.
Because you wanted to polish off that red.
Yeah, you're right. I gotta live with that.
It's cool. I mean, ain't missing nothing on a Thursday night as compared to a Friday.
No, I got it wrong.
But we were talking hella shit about these virtual happy hours that people were putting themselves in. We got invited to one.
Wait. Hold on. Going back.
Go back.
You agreed to do this on the March 2nd.
Yeah.
When you were at work.
It wasn't no agreement. I told you I said, this is what I'm doing. And you said starting when? I said starting today. I already started the day without drinking. It's Monday, April 2nd. I mean, March 2nd.
So then you go in 30 days from March 1st. Which is when your last drink was. No? And I would go 30 days from March 2nd, which is when I had that red wine as we text. No?
You had red wine. I'm not that stressed, Kevin. I'm going to the second. I don't know. I'm going to the second.
Fair enough. I just need clarification. I'm not meant to be cooped up.
Nigga said
I done found so many
hold on,
hobbies.
let me see. 30 days from March 2nd, 2020. Oh, I mean, maybe, yeah. Mine will be, I guess mine is Wednesday, April 1st. You're right. It's going to be exactly 30 days.
No, it's cool. I'm just asking.
I'm going to still stick with mine. I'm going to the 2nd in my mind. I already had it made up. I'm going to the 2nd.
All right, man.
Clear mind, clear heart.
I hear you.
Till April 2nd. Now, April 3rd, we got invited to this virtual happy hour. And I mean, I'll pray for all of y'all. You'll see some shit you ain't want to see.
How you biding your time though, in general?
Work, honestly. Like, I've never given myself so much to work. I mean, like, obviously, like, I work hard, but like, I've been like on top of it. Like, every email that comes in, I'm like responding now. Like, I just have time. Like, so I work, exercising, working out in the house, going for runs. And then outside of that, just like trying to randomly watch old basketball games and try to watch shows, honestly. Or I started reading a book yesterday. Yeah, man, that's really it. I don't know if I don't know. Yeah, like, so now we're in the house. I know you guys are in the house indefinitely. We're in the house now until the end of April here in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
And that just feels like a lot. Like, that's a whole month just gone.
Yeah. Done.
I feel like I'm in prison.
It is surreal. You can still go out. Go order in. Yeah, order from that fancy restaurant.
So you go out for exercise, right? And then what is that? That's just time on the yard. That's all they give us, is time on the yard. Even they get what's it called, recreation time. They get recreation time, and that's what I feel like I'm getting right now. Just recreation time. My time out on the yard. All right, you can run. Man. You can run, but don't run too far. Don't run too close to anybody. Keep your distance, and then come back to the crib.
Mm. No, yeah, I agree.
How's your time passing?
A lot of work, like you said. From the time I get up, I just clock in, and then I sit in my office / kitchen, and I just work away. Recently, I started Thursday. After our combo on Wednesday, I just got it in my head. I got up because I'm up early. I have so much energy now. I'm up usually around 7. Thursday, I got up like 6:45. I was like, let me just go for a run. Streets, hardly anybody out. And yeah, I just went for a run Thursday, Friday. Started doing that. Started reading again. Picked up a book, a Malcolm Gladwell book. I had left unfinished. Started meditating again heavy. Journaling now. Whatever. I'm not meant to be cooped up. Remember when people would be like, yeah, I'm going to go home and binge this for the weekend? No. Never for me. No. This is not natural. This has been quite an adjustment. But at the same time, I'm not going to wander the streets aimlessly. Like, I got a lot of respect for this. And I got respect for this virus. I'm not trying to get sick if I don't need to be out there.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm going to just stay in today. And you still got to break your days up. So that's why today I'm like, I thought about doing work, but I'm like, nah, every single day can't be the same. Or I'm going to go crazy. So I just gave myself a break. Just been reading so far. What I did, made a coffee smoothie, and now we pod. But
yeah, I try to. Yeah, you got to break it up. That's what I realized, because if not, then be working every single day. So like tomorrow, I don't work on Sunday. That's like my day where I'm like, all right, I'm not doing nothing. Like, I did a little bit of work this morning. I'm gonna do a little bit more work after we finish recording. Yeah, man, and that's really it. But I hate to put this on video, but I feel bad for my employer. Once freedom hits, they getting maximum productivity out of me right now. This is peak. This is Rel in his prime. Like, I'm out here. First of all, no alcohol. I'm exercising nonstop. And I'm doing this work, and I'm giving you all my time. I don't know if you're gonna get that when I'm free.
Gotta achieve balance. We out of whack right now.
I'm gonna show them my numbers from April compared to May. I'm like, look, on balance, I'm an average employee. I'm good. Like,
it's the home stretch. Oh.
Yeah, I'm really hoping that, like, in my mind, I've been saying like June, just for sanity purposes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping like by June, like things just start opening up.
I mean, for you, it could. It's really where I'm at, and the Calis of the world, and
all the places that I would love to be. Like, it ain't like it's like, I mean, it's cool. I mean, obviously, it's gonna be nice when the bars open up here as well. But like, that's gonna be cool. But I might appreciate them a little bit more now that they're gone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be tipping like a motherfucker. Missed you.
Oh yeah. This is a wake up. I was texting with a friend yesterday, and he thinks we'll be quarantined until May, which I feel is ambitious.
That's very ambitious.
I feel like that's ambitious, but
it depends on the severity of the quarantine, because actually just an hour ago, Trump was giving a speech at Norfolk, Virginia, at the naval base, and he was considering putting New York, New Jersey, and parts of Connecticut under a 14-day like strict quarantine. So if that
enforceable, right?
place,
so what is that?
Yeah,
you can't leave the house under no conditions.
I have no idea, because I also watched a press conference with Governor Cuomo, and he was like, that was the first time he heard of it, and that he had no idea what the legality of it was, and how exactly how strict or enforceable it could be.
Mm-hmm.
But the way Trump made it seem was like on some like India type shit, like you can't even be in the streets.
That's gonna be a problem. I mean, if I can't even get groceries, that's gonna be an issue. I can't get takeout or delivery.
I'm not laughing, but
but I get it.
The sadness that just came over your face. But now imagine this though. Imagine this. Imagine if like you do have to be locked in for 14 days straight, right? But I'm assuming they would tell people in advance before it happens, so people can go out, get groceries, all that stuff, whatever. But after that 14 days, like the curve, like takes a stark, drop.
No, I'm with you. It's a short-term misery, but long-term, it's
And if they think that it's going to help in the long term, so that you guys could be free by May, then
definitely.
But I'm letting you know right now.
I gotta live.
I've been following New York. I've been following New York coverage more than I've been following North Carolina coverage. And the first weekend that I don't give a fuck how much it costs. If they even announce that shit's reopening, I'm up there. I'm up.
I don't know what kind of man I'm gonna be by the time that happens. I just don't know. I've been hitting up everybody, checking in on loved ones. I don't even know. I ain't shaved. Just what a time, man. When
that freedom hits, it's gonna be a different time. Mm-hmm. I can't wait for it though. I think it's I feel like we were just talking about calming down too.
Then life threw the biggest curveball.
That's why I don't make plans, because shit changes.
You're right.
I was so serious too. I was like, nah, man, getting up about to hit 30, probably chill out, leave the streets alone.
Then they took them away.
They forced us out the streets. Now I'm like, oh no, this ain't my life. I can't do this.
Yeah, I'm rebellious. I can't live like this.
I'm like, all right, cool. Nah. As soon as shit open, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
It's a wrap. I might be that dude down here just at the bar by myself now.
Chatting with bartenders. Chatting with the locals.
Yep. So when'd you move here? I just moved here. Just start random conversations.
I mean, when New York back open, and I'm gonna be hearing some crazy stories when I'm out.
Bro, when New York open back up, it's gonna be something.
The camaraderie? Whew. But hey,
it's gonna be nuts.
Until then.
I mean, a lot of ambitious goals. So we're talking, I think this past pod episode about the NBA and their plans to resume the season, and
they seem adamant.
They seem like really like pushing for this May.
I don't know if it's gonna be May, but I'm more confident than ever now. We definitely gonna get more basketball.
Yeah,
like at least by they seem
June.
I don't know. This season won't be lost completely. They seem adamant to finish the season. Like the more and more, they really seem. Actually, I can't say that because this virus is still unknown, kind of. But they seem to be doing all they can. I don't know about May still. That still seems too ambitious to me.
May seems very ambitious.
But yeah, June, July.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
And that's another thing. You couple that with sports coming back over the summer. Oh my God. Anyway.
Well, but on the subject of Braun made his first public comments about the season. Did you see those?
Mm-hmm.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
What
do you think about his suggestion?
About exactly about? He said
I think a 1 to 2 week training camp, and then I think he said 5 to 10 games, and then go into playoffs.
I'm down. I'm down for that. How many games did they have left? 22.
Yeah, I feel like they were.
I think teams are between 19 and 20. Yeah, like 19 to 20, 19 to 22 games, somewhere in that range left for each team. Mm-hmm. I'd be down for that. I mean, honestly, like a 1 to 2 week training camp will be good also because just players need to get back in shape.
Yeah.
Players gonna need to get back in shape. They'll need to get back into the rhythm. Yeah. Some play the 482 and don't be in shape. So
yeah.
Now you take nice for them to get back.
Yeah, they can't work out. A lot of them don't have gyms in their houses.
Exactly. So nice for them to get back in shape first. Get that camaraderie back. Get like 5 to 10 games under their feet. Get into the playoffs.
Yeah.
Was it Woj yesterday that said that they were considering like all like just playing in one like outdoor arena type thing, like all the games or something like that. Like they're trying to
outdoor arena.
Like they're trying to like follow because the Chinese Basketball Association has been trying to like get their league started back up since February, and they keep pushing the date further and further out. Like they're supposed to start April 1st, and then they got pushed back to April 15th. And one of the things that the NBA is considering is like following their lead and trying to see like where the mistakes that they made and trying to start the league back up and things of that nature. And one of the things that they said is that NBA might have like a kind of like a March Madness type deal where like all the players are like all in one city and they all just play in one like arena, and they're not sure if like playing indoors inside of arena would even be safe, so they might end up like playing somewhere outside or some shit. I don't know. It's just things that were just tossed out there like ideas.
Did he mention testing protocols?
No. Nothing.
That's interesting. It's going to be very interesting to see how it does come back.
Yeah.
Because there's so many variables. I feel too many,
but if it was like all the players in one place, it'd be in some place very remote though, like a North Dakota, South Dakota, some random spot where like I think North Dakota, South Dakota have like 3 cases total. So it'll be in like some spot like that.
And the NBA come ruin that.
Spikes. Oh, facts. Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. God forbid. Let me not.
Chill.
I'm kidding.
But yeah. So that was their like. That's the latest proposal to getting the league started back up. But I agree with Braun's suggestion. But I mean, we gotta do the best we can do. I mean, as much as it would suck watching a game without fans, it's because like I like hearing the background noise. I'm sure the players appreciate it too, and not necessarily us being able to hear every single word the players are saying on the court, which is going to be unique.
Yeah. Hit that mute button. Oh no, I'm resigned to that. I'm resigned to not having. Like in my mind, whenever we talk about this, I don't envision fans. Like for the rest of the season, if we had like that'd be surprising in itself. Like I already let go of that thought about having fans at the game. But you got to pick and choose if the motivating factors, to recoup some of this revenue and finish the season. And, can't have everything.
Yeah, man.
Because I was reading between this and the China situation, like they could be facing like almost $1 billion in revenue loss. And oof. Imagine the ramifications.
I wonder what
short
that
term.
cap gonna be
Yeah,
looking like.
yeah, exactly. I was just gonna say, yeah, because the projected I think was 116, so that's definitely dropped.
Yeah.
And then who knows how it's gonna affect teams, things we're not even thinking about now. But yeah, it's tough. It's tough to navigate. I was just watching I was reading about WWE and
Mm-hmm.
how they're because they've been stationed down in Orlando,
Mm-hmm.
and I can only imagine. Obviously, their biggest event is coming up, and it's their super card. It's like a 5-hour card usually. So you're talking
Mm-hmm.
about between the participants and the production crew, God knows, hundreds of people that need to. And even with the strictest protocols, you just one person gets sick. You
Yeah,
know?
you don't know who everyone's interacting with. It's not like they're
Yeah.
sleeping there. And then yesterday, I don't know if I sent this to you, but so Roman Reigns, well, there's like a deeper story behind Roman Reigns. It's like on one of those like wrestling blogs or whatever like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so Roman Reigns, he I guess stepped out of the not stepped out. That's not a good word. He
Backed out. Well,
backed out. Thank you.
yeah.
Yes, that's the word. Yeah, he backed out of wrestling at WrestleMania for WWE Championship against Goldberg, whatever, right? And the
Yeah.
reason, granted, he had leukemia, so he has like a weaker immune system, but it wasn't just that. Like he's supposedly like the Miz is sick, and so he's backing out. He's supposed to have a tag team match or something like that. And he's supposed to go and get off the card. And there were like 2 other people whose names I'm not familiar with who are also feeling under the weather.
Yeah, I think I read Rey Mysterio was in quarantine, but they
Yes,
taped everything.
exactly, yes.
So
Yeah.
Okay.
And Rey Mysterio's in quarantine. Yeah, so it's like all pre-taped, but like I was watching SmackDown like for a little yesterday, and I was like, it's just weird.
It's
Like they're
weird.
still trying to like record interactions with people when there's no one in the crowd. So like, who are you interacting with?
Yeah. I wonder what having these shows has done for their. Obviously, they're losing revenue, obviously, but I don't even know what the money coming in from these shows. I don't even know because they're not getting anything at the gate. So actually, no, Fox already paid them for the deal. So
yeah, but that's just
tough.
TV money.
Yeah, that's
They're
what I'm
not
saying.
getting.
Yeah.
They're not getting nothing at the gate. You're not getting the merch people buy at the gate. None of that stuff.
Damn, man.
Feel bad for Vince. He already had to cancel his XFL season.
Yeah, I was reading a lot of wrestlers were hoping that it got postponed. And that pretty much he was the driving force that wanted to keep going. We'll see. We'll see next week.
Surprise me.
What he pushed forward for.
When isn't it supposed to be this, or is it next Sunday?
Next Saturday and Sunday. It's next 2 nights.
Saturday.
They split it.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
They just got the whole weekend to themselves. They're trying to show out.
Hey, we need as much content as possible.
I ain't gonna lie, yeah, we might give y'all a full WrestleMania episode. Like this is what it's come to.
Previewing the card.
break it down match by match.
I know I'm gonna be glued. I need.
I'll be on the couch like that.
Yep.
All 5 hours or whatever it is, Saturday and Sunday. I just need something, man.
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, man.
And then all this NFL news is just dying down.
Well, yeah, but not without Goodell stepping in. You know, he had to make his presence known with
Big
the draft.
Goodell.
And
they ain't moving the date.
Nope. And you better not criticize me. You gotta respect.
Yo, was it April 23rd through the 25th?
I believe so. So how are they gonna do it? Because it's not gonna go on as planned. It's gonna go on as scheduled, but obviously since they can't all convene,
I think they're gonna do like the draft. The players are gonna be, I guess, alerted virtually.
Oh, okay.
And then all the teams are gonna convene, and their training camp facilities, but only with limited staff. So I'm assuming it's going to be less than 10 people gathering, whatever. It's going to be all virtually, I'm assuming. But they still want to broadcast something because they have contracts for ESPN and stuff like that. And they want to, withhold their end of the bargain, I guess.
I don't even blame them. I know it's it's popular to
I don't
blame
know.
that. I don't blame them. I've seen them getting criticized, but if you can't look at me and tell me concretely that we can reschedule this at such date, and then because the presumption is by September, by Labor Day weekend, this would at least be contained to the point that we can have NFL games. So with that being said, if you gotta have, you can't tell me concretely like you can have the draft in like May or June. So if you can't do that, I'm not gonna postpone it, because then who knows when you could pick it back up.
Exactly, and if I'm doing everything virtually within the guidelines and the in the current guidelines, then what's the issue? I mean, honestly, like
unless people are not doing their jobs
outside, well, that's there. But outside of like day one of the draft, most people don't even watch day 2 and 3, regardless. And most of the potential draftees don't even show up, like to the draft. So it's really just, it only really affects like the first and second round picks who normally like show up and like are front and center and all that stuff, and get their names out there on ESPN and all that stuff. But I mean, they're still gonna have like ESPN coverage. They're still gonna have like the 5 football analysts, just probably further spaced out, and they're still gonna be talking and going through all their videos and showing her the highlights of all the players. And now more than ever, Goodell probably wants to have it because he'll have everyone's attention.
Yeah.
Like everyone's. I'm gonna watch the draft, and normally I don't even care. But you don't
Still
have.
not.
I'm watching it. I'm watching it. You don't have all my attention. I need all the content.
Still
not. All right, Kev. We'll see how you feel April 23rd.
I'm telling you, I've never watched. I don't care about the draft at all.
All right.
I'm telling you.
What's today's date?
What is this?
March 28th. I'm gonna go back and reference this episode.
I'm telling you.
When you started throwing up random defensive tackles names that you saw get drafted, I'm like, all right, cool. You watched it. No, he's an offensive lineman from Purdue. I can't wait. I can't wait.
How many people are gathering per team to do the draft? Do you know?
No, I have no idea, but I presume they just said limited, but just be based on the CDC guidelines and what most of the states are regulating. I'm sure it's going to be less than 10. And a lot of the GMs are complaining because you see their boardrooms. So most of the time it's like 20, 25 people, and they like to have all like their analytics guys and all these people up in there to help them make, the best decision possible. So now it's like you better just only have the best of the best in there. And,
yeah, I feel for them in that regard, but yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
You gotta be able to. No, you gotta be able to adapt and do your job. Like if you make a incorrect draft choice, good luck.
Because one or two people weren't in the room. Come on.
Yeah. Well, it's not just that. It's also because they can't do workouts, so they can't like get to see these players in person. All they get to see is the tape.
That's very fair, but nobody wanted this. We all got to
adjust. No one. Given these circumstances.
And everybody's working under everybody's working under the same conditions. So,
beloved, you making millions of dollars. Figure it out. Meaning like these GMs and stuff. Figure it out.
Yeah, come on. I ain't crying for them. Speaking of,
what's up?
The NBA front office people cutting their salaries.
I was shocked.
Yeah, what do they do as a show of what, solidarity? What?
It's good PR.
Oh, I guess. All right, no, it makes sense.
PR. It's good PR, and also they did it at the right time because they did it right after the Philadelphia 76ers tried to pull their little stunt, and then they backtracked on that. Within 5 hours or so, couple of hours, they was like, and they statement, it was clear that we made a mistake. Yeah, backtrack. And then now the NBA's coming out saying that its executives are, taking pay cuts, and I think that's why they're so adamant about trying to continue the season and try to get it back up as quickly as possible. The crazy thing is, I read a tweet. I don't know who exactly tweeted it, but I'm gonna try to paraphrase it to the best of my ability. But essentially, it was like saying like corporations. Like everyone's just living paycheck to paycheck, right? Like corporations are living paycheck to paycheck because as soon as like the world halts for a month, all of a sudden everyone's fucking broke.
Yeah.
Like, where's all this money? Like, these are multi-billion-dollar companies, and now all of a sudden y'all ain't got no bread. Like, y'all operate. Like, small businesses opposite on, like, very small deficits. Like, apparently these large corporations are as well.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as shit stop for a month, you can't eat no more.
Yeah, you see how many people really don't really have liquid cash on hand.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, all these airlines, and granted, yes, it's a big deal that you guys are just shutting down, but like, these are multi-billion-dollar companies, and like, how much debt do you have? Like, because as soon as shit stops for a month, all of a sudden everyone needs all this money out of nowhere, and no one can operate, no one can function. So this is a very interesting tweet. I just wanted to share that. But
no, I agree. It's eye-opening. It really is. It really is.
But yeah, so the NBA, the executives, I think it was the top 100 executives taking 20%. Yeah, I ain't gonna. That's a lot of money.
It is.
Because what Adam Silver's making 20 mil.
I thought he was making 10. Golly.
Nah, chill, beloved. Don't chill.
My bad.
10. Disrespect my boy like that.
My bad.
Let me verify that. But even let's say he's making 20 mil, that's $4 million gone. But he's still making 16. But like,
and that's it at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And that's just where I land in these days and times when you're already making just an exorbitant amount.
Oh no, you're right. He is making 10. Where did I get that from? Maybe I was thinking about Goodell, who make like 45. Jesus.
Yeah, you ain't heard a peep about it. Oh man.
Yo, Goodell even mentioned it.
The way Roger give it up. Gotta respect how he moving.
Don't criticize him either.
Yeah. Don't even hit my line about it. Pay what?
Didn't even mention a pay cut.
Oh, that is hilarious.
Oh my God. Yeah. So Silver making 10, so minus 20%, making 8. I mean, obviously, like from our point of view, you can't feel bad for the boy. But if it was me, I ain't gonna lie. That minus $2 million is still minus $2 million.
No, I agree.
If I was him, but from my point of view, like, all right, cool, live your life.
Yeah.
You still gonna eat? You still gonna feed your kids?
Yeah, that's just what I focus on more and more, just point of view and perspective. And I don't pocket watch. I don't begrudge people that get your money. But in these days and times, like even with myself, I find if I'm good, you still got money coming in, still got some savings, and my biggest concern is getting my wine here. I'm not gonna complain about that. There's some people, there's some people really suffering. So, because when I listen to these podcasts of like known millionaires, it's just I get it. Most of us are confined to the house, but again, like when you confined to your palatial estate, you got to know how that reflects on like your listeners and stuff. So I
stuck in a 13-bedroom house talking about so we gonna get through this. Nah. With your tone deaf ass, no.
Word, you could do a 5K if you ran the compound once. And you talk about we gonna get through this.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And they home gyms talking about it's gonna be okay. No. I want to hear that shit.
Oh God, that is too funny, yo.
We gonna make it through this. Yo. No, my God. Oh, man. Yeah, but this Rona fucking up everyone's life.
Yeah. Without question.
Hopefully this shit, passes on through.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't want to keep dwelling on it though because it just makes me sad. I still got at least another month in the crib. When's April 1st? Is it Wednesday?
Today's the 28th. No, it's Thursday. No, it is Wednesday. I'm bugging. It is Wednesday.
See, I don't even really feel like my prison sentence starts till then. Because April's a lost month now. So it's like, all right, well, once we get into April, then I can really like start, looking towards the end and seeing what's gonna happen. But
I mean, at least we get distractions coming back because
what we got?
alcohol.
Oh, that's all we got.
Remember, we've been going through this different than most.
Oh, yeah, you're right. We've been going through this sober.
So who knows? It might be. So who knows how it's been hitting others?
Yeah, I might keep a bottle of wine bedside. Come one of those. Right on the nightstand. I don't know how else to do this. I missed you. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. Oh man.
What about content wise? You picked up anything? Shows, movies, anything?
Movies, no. Shows. I started watching Luther, which is like the Idris Elba's like London show. He's like a police detective. So I watched season 1 a minute ago, and completely forgot about it. So it was on Prime Video, so picked up like I think they're in parts. I'm in like season 3, I guess, but they're very short. It's only like 4 episodes for each season. So I'm gonna run through that, and then once I'm done with that, I'm gonna start watching Hunters, which you told me about.
Mm-hmm.
Then when I'm done with that, I'm gonna start watching 000.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah, I heard. So I got that, and then after that, I have to reassess. But those are like the current lineup of shows I'm watching.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
And then I started reading this book yesterday, called Broke. Let me tell you exactly the name of it. But essentially, it's like investing for millennials.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Broke Millennial Takes on Investing. It's by this woman called Erin Lowry. I only read the first 2 chapters, but pretty good. Essentially just talks about like, how the average millennial doesn't have much saved and all that stuff, and how to, kind of turn around your financial future, even if you have limited access to funds or things of that nature.
What's it called? Like
Broke Millennial Takes on Investing.
Okay.
Yeah, it should be in the library app. Yeah. But yeah, so that I started reading that. I mean, I'm just trying to but I will say though, this time is like giving me some time to put my priorities in order.
Mm-hmm.
So I am saving a shit ton of money, but this Rona time.
Same. Even my judgment's been better.
Yeah.
No impulse buying. I'm not really ordering out as much as I did.
That's the thing. We barely eat out. We go grocery shopping, and it's easier to go grocery shopping down here.
Mm-hmm.
But we really weren't taking advantage of that. Now it's we go grocery shopping. We actually been cooking and eating in the crib and all that stuff. And I'm like, yo, all right, cool. I'm saving bread.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just saving it for the summertime.
Yeah.
Put it in a separate fund. I'm gonna give it back to the streets anyway. So
that's your donation. I get it.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to give it back to the restaurant workers.
I feel you. Man.
What about you? What you been on content-wise?
I just finished 000 on Amazon. Mm-hmm. Really good. 8 episodes an hour each. Really good. I started watching Curb Your Enthusiasm, but I just started in the most recent season. It's funny, so I might go back, but it's 9 seasons prior, so
I'm got nothing but time.
That's what I'm saying, and I'm enjoying this season, and it's not really a show you need continuity. It's like it's like in the Seinfeld mode, and it's funny.
Gotcha.
FX has a bunch, because since the Disney deal and they acquired some of FX, Hulu and FX are in conjunction, so they have a bunch of shows I watch on a weekly basis, not really binging. So they have a show called Devs and Better Things, and another one called Breeders. That's pretty good.
Gotcha.
So I'm just watching those on a weekly basis. Ozark just came back, so I'm definitely gonna pick it up soon. Books, I mentioned I picked back up the Malcolm Gladwell book, Talking to Strangers, which is really good. It's a book I had started in I think last fall, but then I got gifted the book for Christmas, but I knew I was gonna get it, so I stopped and put my library edition down and returned it, and then I just picked it back up now. which is, it's a really good book. I don't know if you ever read any of his stuff. Like I read like Outliers, but
now I'm looking for it now.
His take is like basically how a lack of clear communication can result in different things. Like he talks about, for example, Bernie Madoff Ponzi scheme, how Bernie Madoff could rip off so many people despite the clear evidence in people's faces of what he was doing, and how basically you can never really tell based on your gut assumption somebody's intention. It's a loose definition, but it's really interesting. It's really good. So I just started that, and because I default more to, if I can hold a book, I rather that than reading from a device. So I'm gonna finish that and then get to all my virtual books. But that's what I'm on now. That's what I'm on now. Probably pick that up when we're done.
Yeah. My library got a 6-week hold on it, so I'll read it in 6 weeks.
Yeah, it's good. It's really good.
I can imagine. I'm in 51st place in line. So it must be popular.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna probably dust this book off. It's only like 300 pages. I'm probably gonna dust that off sometime before the week starts, honestly. Probably tomorrow I'll just like sit down and dust that off.
Yeah, I'm gonna just use today and tomorrow because work just takes up so much of the week, and then when I'm done.
Yeah, there's no way how I'm reading a book Monday through Friday. No, miss me with that.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't even normally read a book Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah,
but
who you telling, man?
Priorities. Oh man. All right, did we hit it all? I think we hit it all.
Yeah, hit it all, man. Waiting for you to listen to these albums.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to them. Actually, I got some time now. Listen to the J Electronica and the Weekend album. I'll get to it.
Weekend album's good. Jay-Z's really good on the J Electronica album. J Elec is good too, but Jay-Z's really good.
He put J Elec / Jay-Z album in the notes. I was like, Jay-Z came out with another album? He was like, he might as well have.
No, he has unofficial credits on pretty much every song that's a song. He's on it.
Yeah.
Like you can't see it from the track list, but he's on pretty much every single song. It's pretty much a duet album.
All right, I'll take a listen. Actually, I'm gonna go for. I'll put on Weekend tomorrow in the morning when I go for my run. Probably the easiest time to just listen to something straight through.
I don't know if you're going to hear that heartbreak for you to pump you.
Oh, so it's depressing.
It's Weekend.
Yeah, nah. What's the album came out with? You're right.
Starboy?
Holy shit, is depressing.
Yeah.
I mean that was pretty uplifting.
All right, man, give it a go. Don't let me be
the album before that about drugs. Trying to get my heart racing.
There you go.
Woo. All right, people. As always, thank you for the love, the support. Make sure you rate, share, subscribe. Check us out, coolinoutpod.com. Again, coolinoutpod.com. Podcast episodes are available on Google Play, Stitcher, Cast, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Spotify, TuneIn. Everywhere podcasts are available, we are there. We got the video back up, as you guys can see. So we'll have these full-length video clips up on YouTube, and then we're going to break them up, put them on IGTV, all that good stuff. They'll be everywhere. There'll be content galore. We're going to keep busting out all these bonus episodes because we ain't got nothing else to do. So we'll give you more content.
Word.
Yeah, more for you. So until next time, this is Coolin' Out.
Stay cool.